YouTube video. As you can probably guess from the title, it's going to be a tutorial on how to solve a 3x3x3 cube. Going to be using this one instead of my Rubik's brand one at the back there. It's got the same colour scheme, so it shouldn't confuse anybody. But it's just a better cube to use. Got all my puzzles here. Might be making some reviews, might not though. Going to be making tutorials for quite a lot of them. Don't know how many, but I will be making some. Hopefully in the next couple of days. I'm using the camera built into my laptop. It's not very good. The microphone makes my voice sound strange. The quality's not that bad, but I'm not sure what YouTube's going to do to it. But if anything moves really fast in front of it, or if you move in like the cube really fast, it blurs. So I probably can't do any solve videos. So I'll have to stick to reviews and tutorials mainly, unless I can get a better camera. But I doubt that because I haven't got any money. Okay, let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, I'm going to be teaching you the beginner's method. It's also sometimes known as the 7-step method, but that's not important. I'm just going to show you what to do. I'm assuming that you don't know how to solve a 3x3 if you're watching this video, but I'm going to be showing you what to do. Okay, the first step is to make a cross like this. You'll have, you just ignore that yellow piece. You'll have all 4 edges, that one, all correctly oriented. That means that basically the yellow will be facing up, and they'll all be matched up to the correct centers here. As you should probably know, the centers don't move, so and the cross is a really easy step. It's intuitive, so you should be able to figure it out yourself, but I'm just going to give you a couple of tips to sort of help you if you're a little bit stuck. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is show you what to do if the yellow and other colour edge is actually, yeah, I'll just tell you that I'm going to be starting on the yellow. You might want to pick a certain colour to always start with when you're just learning, but then later try and do the cross on the easiest side. So don't rely on just one colour, because if you want to get faster at the 3x3, you're going to need to be able to do the fastest side. Okay, it's really not important at the moment, but I just thought I'd tell you. Okay, if the edge with the yellow sticker on is in the middle layer, this is what you want to do. Hold it so that the edge is in the right hand side in this position. If the edge is facing outwards, if the yellow sticker is facing to the right, this is what you're going to do. Make sure that you have above it in this slot here, you don't have a correctly placed top edge piece. So for example, I don't want to have this here, so what I need to make sure is that there's an empty space with no yellows on here above this center. Once you've done that, do an F turn to bring it into the bottom layer. Restore the edges that you've moved to create the empty slot back into the place, and match up the edge that's now in the D layer with yellow on the D face to the correct center, and then just twist it up with a 180-degree turn. Okay, here's what you want to do if the edge is facing, if the sticker is facing towards you. Okay, first of all, make sure again on this side above this this center, there's no yellow piece here. Once you've done that, bring this down with an R, match it up to the correct center, make sure these are still correctly placed, then do a double turn to bring it up. let's do this piece. If you have a piece like this in the D layer, but the yellow sticker is not on the D face, this is what you want to do. Make sure that it's there's an empty slot above it directly, and do an F prime, which is anti-clockwise. That'll bring that to here, and then do an R prime to bring the yellow into the D layer. In fact, no, actually, just bring it to the empty slots here. Then we can just do this as I showed you a minute ago. Just bring it down, restore these, match this up, and put that there. Sorry, that was a bit sort of disjointed, and I didn't explain that too well. Hopefully you've kept up. I'm going to show you a few more cases, but hopefully that wasn't too confusing. If you're a bit confused, watch it again, and if you're really stuck, send me a message or post a comment, because I know after listening to it in my head, that was pretty terrible. Okay, I'm going to show you two more cases. Okay, the first one, let me just set it up, is if you have a piece in the U layer, but the yellow sticker is facing towards you once you've turned it to the front. What you want to do is do an F or an F prime, whatever you want to do. Then put an empty slot above it, because then we can treat this again as an ordinary edge piece. Bring it down, match up, make sure these are still matched up. This wasn't correctly matched up at the start, so we don't have to worry about that. And then match this up like that. Okay, here's what you do if you've got a piece, an edge piece in the U layer, and the U sticker, the yellow sticker is facing upwards, but it's not in the correct place. This is a really easy case to fix. Simply twist the side that it's on twice, match it up to the correct center, and just bring it back up. That bit's really easy to figure out if even if you've forgotten, and even if you've not watched anything. I'm babbling on a bit now. That was pretty stupid. Anyway, I might as well move on now. I'll just put this in. Yes, just before I end this part of the tutorial, I'll just show you a few tips that you can use to get faster at the cross. When matching up the first piece, if it's here, if you can twist it up using one turn, either a 180 or a 90 degree turn, even if it's not matched up to the correct center, as it's the first piece, you can always just turn the U layer without disturbing any other pieces. So that's a useful tip to know, that on the first piece you don't have to worry. Another thing that you can do is placing colours correct relative to each other. So for example, here I have this orange piece, orange and yellow piece, but it's matched up to the red center, and I know that red is an orange, but I know that red's opposite orange. So I'm going to put this back here. If I put the piece that's already in there to the opposite colour, I know that blue's opposite green. If I match up the blue to the green, I know that when I put this orange up here and I do a U2, both of them will be fixed. Another tip, hang on, probably not the best thing. Sometimes you'll have an edge in the middle layer, and you can bring it down and around to the correct center. You'll obviously be able to see that this is already matched up, so this is really simple. If it is matched up, just turn it up. Don't bother with putting it into the D layer because it's pointless. I think that's about everything that I need to tell you. Let's turn the screen edge in. Okay, I think that concludes this part. I'm moving on to the corners, first layer corners next. Okay.